much to use. And every time I spit it, they don't want to hear the truth.
Check out the fashion style of the Bucks as they enter the building. Bring out the red carpet. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The 4 and 5, Giannis and Portis. Thorpe is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Hayward in at the small forward position. And for Philadelphia, Horford is out there with Smith. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Poole in at the 2. Here we go. So the Bucks win the tip. To the paint. Banked in off the glass.
And how about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the three-point line and really makes him more difficult to guard.
Poole with no one around. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Hayward gets it to go.
Just a little quicker than the defense. Hayward demonstrating how to score when under duress.
Poole against Thorpe. And Poole gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Giannis. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Pass to Portis. And Giannis gets it to go.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. It's back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Lillard, the pass to Hayward. Launches it. Drills the three-pointer. Hayward's got 7 points.
Now they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Poole bounce pass. Hayward against Smith. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
Count that bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
The pass to Thorpe. Off target from three-point range.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
And the Bucks with possession here. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Good, nice job down low.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
For the 76ers, their last game, a win against Toronto. And no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. They traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks, and they came away with the win.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Almost halfway through the season. Let's check out the standings in the East. Look at Philadelphia. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, there's the Bucks. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And for Philadelphia, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
Nailed from three-point land.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Lillard, the pass to Giannis. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 13-5 run. Embiid with the screen on Hayward. Smith dishes to Embiid. It's good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And the Bucks with possession here. 8-point game. To the middle. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Some changes for Philadelphia. Smith checked in for Brandon Clark. And it's Richardson in for Oubre. Passes it to Hayes. And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith. Knocked away. Taken away by Williams. And it's Smith penetrating. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 17 points for Smith.
Only one miss in his first 8 attempts. Coming out of the gate strong.
Pass to Hayes. Here's the three. Connects from three-point range.
Hayes working off the ball, some nifty footwork to get himself set up for the J.
Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Here is Perkins. 76ers getting the bucket. Thorpe with a screen on Richardson. Just 4 to shoot. No good from Lee. The 76ers leading by 10. Here's Smith. Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
If you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. 76ers getting the bucket. The screen from Thompson. Thorpe. And Thompson kicks to Hayes. And the three off target. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, there's a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. Smith against Thorpe. Williams, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
First team foul. Substitution.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Richardson. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Now, Killian Hayes is a PG, and he's got vision, so you get open, he'll find you.
Williams, a screen on Williams. Smith kicks to Green. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists now tonight.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Hayes. Here's Williams. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Williams, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Smith comes in for Al Horford. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Jordan Poole. The Bucks also changing it up. Tristan Thompson comes in for Williams. And it's Portis in for Antetokounmpo. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Thompson is out there with Portis. And it's Hayward. Then there's Hayes. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
On defense, Philadelphia. Hayward finds Portis. The Bucks working the ball around. Clock at 4. Thompson, a screen on Maxey. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Smith on the mark with the 15-footer. Smith's got 21.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing. That's a pretty sweet finish from Killian Hayes, putting on a bit of a show there.
And the 0 Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number to him.
Yeah, Greg, we know that represents the letter O, as Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh my, that's a lot of O's.
Here is Lillard, following the three-pointer by Derrick Rose. From outside the arc, that's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Wasted no time on that one. 23 points for Smith.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Here's Portis, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Portis not afraid from the mid-range. That's where he can do some work.
Williams, a screen on Portis. Portis against Smith, and the pass to Williams. Now here is Smith, and Smith gets double-teamed. Here's Maxey. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Portis. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 7th assist in the game.
And Portis attacking with some confidence. That's in his range.
Smith's shot is good.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Here they come. Mike from the ball to your 76ers ENT.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Williams. Horford comes in for Richardson. And Poole subbed in for Maxey. Milwaukee also making some changes. Perkins, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Thorpe comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Lee's subbed in for Damian Lillard. Now here's Lee. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Thompson, a screen on Horford. Into the lane. The slam dunk by Thorpe.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to go. Hammering it in.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Passes it to Thorpe. All sorts of time. Rebound by the 76ers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure in that one. Didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Perkins, the pass to Thompson. Here's Thorpe to end the run. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Smith on the wing, covered by Hayes. Horford sets a screen for Smith. Driving to the basket. And the shot is good. Horford's got 7 points in the game.
And man, that activity on the boards, that's the key. Horford in there gets an easy second chance opportunity.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks, we're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Philadelphia 76ers.
You know, I almost feel bad for that offense. They're trying to contest the outside shot, but no matter what they do, they're getting decimated by the three ball.
I like how you almost feel bad for him, Kenny. Like you were almost showing a bit of empathy. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Social media posts. All right, Kenny. Hans Jackson 14 has a question. What meal would you make for Shaq and Ernie if you were trying to convince them to go vegan?
Ooh, you know what I would do? First of all, I would do collard greens.
I love collard greens.
See, I know you love collard greens.
I love collard greens.
I throw them in there, throw that hot sauce on them. You'd be like, ooh.
I'm in.
Then I throw a little bit of some pasta around you. Give you some potatoes. I'll give you some sweet potatoes, some white potatoes.
Yeah.
I put them in there.
Sweet potatoes.
Yeah, I put that curry sauce around it.
Ooh, I could do some curry sauce.
Oh, man, and I'll mix it all together and throw some brown rice with it. You'd be like, oh, what are you talking about?
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
So with Williams on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Tyrese Maxey out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Smith. Then there's Embiid. And it's Horford in at the 3 slot. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power.
Okay.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Another shot, and Portis with the layup. Portis has got 10 points.
A big board and a bigger putback from Bobby Portis.
Ripped away. A shot by Hayward, wide open. Good on the triple. 12 points for him.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Embiid the screen. Smith the pass to Embiid. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you put the ball anywhere within a 3-foot radius of the rim, and Embiid's gonna go get it. And he's also coming with bad intentions.
Antetokounmpo.
Ooh, a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Some changes for Philadelphia. Williams, he's checked in for Embiid. Green comes in for Al Horford. And it's Richardson in for Jordan Poole. Smith kicks to Green. And the rejection by Giannis.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Richardson dishes to Smith. Williams, a screen on Giannis to the right side. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And Giannis gets it to go.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's Smith, and it's good, 2 points. Smith's got 32 points in the game.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
And you take a look at Smith. He'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang out of the number 4 spot in the voting. And with his skills, you know he'll have a shot to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. And Kevin, he's going to give it everything he's got if he can make it into the contest. I bet his dunks have some serious thought being put into them.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Here's Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. A different look for Milwaukee. Williams, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Hayes comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Lee's subbed in for Damian Lillard. Antetokounmpo passes to Thorpe. To the wing on the left. And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Green with a screen on Giannis. For 3, Smith. Rebound by Williams.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
And here's Hayes. 10 points for him. Pass to Thorpe. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. No good from outside. The 76ers have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And then Smith with the jam.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tacked on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. So it's the Bucks now. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Tipped away. Williams kicks to Hayes. Williams sends a screen for Hayes. Takes a 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Hayes letting that play develop and then just called his own number.
And Killian Hayes, born in America, yet didn't play high school basketball. That's unheard of.
Killian's dad played a bunch of years in Europe, and he really loved his time in France, so he believed the best way for Killian to develop his game was to play pro ball in France.
Lee outside. To the inside. And it's blocked.
Hard-nosed defender and Josh Richardson using a little bit of that length from the wing position to deny that one.
That's a 2 from Smith. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the 76ers?
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
They kick it out to Green. Richardson the pass to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense. That's
good from Williams on the assist by Lee.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Timeout called the 76ers. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Smith. Both teams will make substitutions. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, we've got Hayward. Perkins is out there with Bobby Portis. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Lillard in at the guard position. Now the 76ers on the break. Smith with it, outguarded by Giannis. And that one, good.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
On a heel, he's checked in for Jordan Poole. A free throw off from Smith. And Brent, nowadays, there are so many options for the great high school basketball player in this country and overseas. Do you see the G League Ignite and similar ways as a positive overall?
I think right now you'd have to say that the G League Ignite has been a successful experiment, and that run is going to continue. You get guys like Jalen Green, who was drafted by the Houston Rockets and came in, had a sensational rookie season. That pathway has led him there, so I think they're doing a good job. The interesting thing, Kevin, to talk about is what colleges have done in response to that. And and what's going on in the NIL space. How does that change the dynamic in the field?
Oh!
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And there's the pass to Beauchamp over Smith. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Buries it from three-point range.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here is Smith. Defense right on him. Maxey. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Clock at 6. Embiid with the steal. Smith against Knight. Smith kicks to Embiid. Back to Smith. On the wing, heel. Got a piece of it.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And Beauchamp gets it to go.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Smith dishes to heel. And it's off from three-point range. Antetokounmpo passes to Gardner. And here's Giannis. Fires from the wing. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And Giannis setting the tone right now with some authority on the offensive end.
They kick out to heel. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Passes to Gardner. And another three for Milwaukee.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
From deep, Green, and he's good on the three ball. Green's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Philadelphia. Over to the left wing. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Williams, he's checked in for the 76ers. Williams, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
It's Solenbad, it's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lee. Smith against Giannis. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And that's some determination there from Antetokounmpo, able to bully his way through the defenders, multiple that time.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Philadelphia.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, in the past, you've had some critics, and you haven't run away from that. So what are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want, every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
That was certainly the case tonight, man. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. Right now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Over many long